Got a bite off of it, and the second day I started there, I never caught one, and so at noon I had 0 in the box at noon, the second day of the Classic, and I pulled up, I threw my crank, my 5XD, and I caught a 7.7 that ended up weighing, and there was just a whole school of 5 and 6 pounders with it, and you know, it was like the water just turned black when they were coming in, so I knew they were there, and I just had to catch them. And so I caught 3 for probably 18, 19 pounds there, and caught one more keeper running in.
Yes.
You mentioned there's hard bottom in that spot. Did the depth change at all? I mean, slightly, dramatically?
No, it really was real subtle. It was there was not much depth change. It may have came up just a little bit, maybe a foot. I side scanned it one day in practice, but it wasn't like a big drop or anything. It was just on a point in the mouth of the cove, and the only reason I knew it had harder bottom, I mean, I could feel it with my crankbait, and you know, with the football jig, I got hung a little bit and just pulled it out, and they were all around that one hard bottom area.
Luke?
You caught some on the crankbait, and you caught most of them today on the jig.
Right.
Did you try other baits? And if so, my question is, why do you think they bit that jig better than anything else?
Yeah, I did try a lot of different baits. I threw big swim bait. I caught a few on a striking bullworm. I weighed the second day. I caught 2 of those fish on that, and on a 1/2 ounce shaky head. And I threw a lot of different baits there, a lot of different swim baits, a lot of different crankbaits, and for whatever reason, I found out today that the fish, they just really wanted it slow. The bites I got today, of all those fish, the bait was just sitting still, and my line would just move off, or it wasn't just drag it over this place and get crushed. I mean, it was real slow. Yesterday I figured it out when I threw the bullworm out there, and I took off my rain jacket or something, and it was just sitting out there, and I picked up, and he was on there, and they just wanted to sit still.